Hello everyone, and welcome to the DPB podcast. I am your host, Ryan Mondes with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 183 for the week of January 20th, 2020.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast.
Welcome back to the show. Hope everyone had a great weekend. It was the start of Festival of the Arts at Walt Disney World at Epcot. We are going to be talking about the pin releases for that a little bit later for Disney Pin Chat. But let's get right into it with housekeeping. I do have two things today. Just want to say a big thank you to everyone who follows Disney Pins blog on Instagram. We recently hit 60,000 followers. I can't believe it's crazy to have that many people following DPB on Instagram. So really appreciate for that. If you guys follow along, thank you. I appreciate the support. And then our second thing for housekeeping is our January giveaway that was running last week. I was giving away the Iridescent Castle pin. It just ended last night, and I just chose the giveaway winner. It's Emily S. from Orlando. So congratulations to Emily if you're listening or watching the podcast. I did email you to let you know you're the winner, and I'll be shipping out your Iridescent Castle pin. So a new giveaway will be coming here the next couple of weeks for February. We do have monthly giveaways at DisneyPinsBlog.com. All right, now we'll head into the pin news. There was actually a lot of releases this past week at Disney Store, shopDisney.com. So we're going to start off with them. The first one, of course, was the most popular. The first Minnie Mouse, the main attraction pin set was released. This one featuring Space Mountain. And this actually released in the parks as well. About a week before it was released at Disney's Hollywood Studios. My friend Sarah Beth was there, and she actually saw the set for sale at the dark room. But the official release date for it was January 18th. And it's a limited release pin set. It features 3 different pins. Retail price was $19.99. Again, this is a monthly series for 2020. So that's the first pin set. And then the album was released as well. The Minnie Mouse, the main attraction pin album. This is just like Mickey Mouse Memories, if you guys recall, from 2 years ago. It's just a nice way to store all of the monthly pin sets in a binder. And it also comes with a starter pin, which represents a castle with the Minnie Mouse main attraction logo on it. So that's pretty nice. Looks like it's going to be a pretty awesome collection here for 2020. Next at Shop Disney is a brand new mystery pin collection that was released. I always like when they release these mystery pin collections online. It's exclusive for Shop Disney. I think you might be able to pick them up in store at Disney Store retail locations as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. But this one features Walt Disney Home Video VHS tapes. Pretty cool. It just represents the covers of old school VHS cases. And the ones that are revealed are The Little Mermaid, Lilo and Stitch, The Nightmare Before Christmas, and Toy Story. And then there are 2 mystery pins. I'm not sure which movies are the mysteries yet. But this is only a 6-pin collection, so it's a pretty small collection. Retail price is $10 per box, and there's 1 pin per box, per mystery box. And that was released this past weekend online at shopdisney.com. If you guys want to purchase those, we have a direct link in the blog post at Disney Pins blog. Next at Shop Disney, there is a brand new Winnie the Pooh pin set, and this one's called Be Happy, and it has Winnie the Pooh dressed as a little bee. And I really like his face on this one. You can tell he's just enjoying life, dressed as a bee. It's a 3-pin set. One features a bee, the other one is Winnie the Pooh, and then the third one is the Honey Pot. And that is an open edition pin set as well. Retail price for that is $14.95 for those 3 pins. And then last at Shop Disney were these brand new couples pin sets. 2 come on a card, and you can kind of break the card apart and give one to your significant other or your friend. They are 2 pin sets. There are 5 different ones that released. They are open edition, and the retail price is $14.99 each. The first one features Carl and Ellie from Up. The second one is Mickey and Minnie, the classic pin set there. Then we have Stitch and Angel from Lilo and Stitch. Jack and Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And then finally, we have Wally and Eve from Wally. Again, if you want direct links to those, they're all up at DisneyPinsBlog.com. Perfect, just in time for Valentine's Day. So those are all of the releases this past week at Shop Disney. Lots of exciting ones there. Now let's head over to Hong Kong Disneyland. Pin Trading Carnival Pin Event is returning to Hong Kong Disneyland for 2020. It is going to be held in March, and we got a preview of all of the pin releases for the event. And so far, a few of the pins have already been released. They're kind of like welcome pins. The first one features Stitch and Lilo and Scrump, and it says third on it for the third annual Pin Trading Carnival event at Hong Kong Disneyland. And then the second one is a pin trading starter set. You have 4 pins with Stitch and Angel. All of those are out now, and there's also a mystery pin collection that was released as well. This one features the popcorn buckets. While we're overseas, we're going to head over to Tokyo Disney Resort. They actually had some new pin releases. Even though they don't have pin trading at the Tokyo parks, they still do release collectible pins. And they released a bunch of new attraction postcard pins. They look like little mini postcards of certain attractions at Tokyo Disney Resort. So there's like a Peter Pan's Flight, Tower of Terror, Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, Alice's Tea Party. There's a lot of them. We have photos up on the website, and there are 3 pins that come per card, and they are open edition. Also at Tokyo Disney Resort, they released 2 new 2020 pins. One is just a spinner pin. It says 2020 in the center, and on the outside it has Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donald, and Pluto. And then the second 2020 pin just has a Mickey Mouse dressed in Japanese attire with a little Mickey icon in the background. It's a very colorful pin, lots of flowers on that one, and it reads 2020 at the bottom. All right, now we're going to head over to Box Lunch. They had a new pin release for Marvel. And this one features Avengers Endgame, and it reads, I Love You 3000. I know that was a pretty popular pin there. It's circular in design and white and red. Retail price for that one is $8.90. Then we'll head over to Hot Topic. They had a bunch of new pin releases as well. So far we covered the Up House stained glass pin. Retail price for that one is $10.90. Very colorful pin there as well. And then there is a classic Lady and the Tramp glitter heart pin. It has a red heart in the background with red glitter on it, and then you have Lady and the Tramp on the front. Retail price for that one is $8.90. Now we're going to talk about a new retailer, at least new to me, and this is Geek Store. I've never heard of them before, but they released a pin set for The Mandalorian, and I was really excited about this one. I actually purchased it for myself because I think this is the first official pin for the child. Baby Yoda. Everyone loves Baby Yoda. But this is a 9-pin set, I believe. It says 10, but I think the Mandalorian logo in the center is more of like a plate. You have Mando himself, Cara Dune, IG-11, Baby Yoda. Just lots of cool pins here. These are officially licensed Star Wars pins, so they are official. And they were released at a store called Geek Store. You can purchase them online, and retail price is $24.99 for that 9-pin set. So great price on that, and it's expected to ship in late January 2020. Next, we're going to head over to Harvey's in California. They had a brand new pin release, and this one is called Mickey Loves Minnie. We featured a first look of this pin actually on the website. So thank you to Harvey's for including us with that first look. It represents a composition notebook. On the front it says Mickey Heart Minnie. And then when you open it up on the inside, you have a little sketch of Minnie Mouse kissing Mickey on the cheeks. Really cute pin there. Retail price is $12. You can purchase that in store at Harvey's in California. Or on their website, shopharveys.com. And that is an officially licensed Disney pin. All right, next we're going to head over to Disney Employee Center. These are the cast member pins. The latest release features the Aristocats. And this is actually character name series number 4. But they are all themed to the Aristocats. Very popular release here. And there was also a snow globe pin for the Aristocats. Features all of the cats from the movie. All of those are limited edition of $250. The name pins have a retail price of $16.95 each. And then that snow globe pin is a little bit higher, coming in at $30 for that pin retail price. And these are exclusive for cast members. You can only purchase them at the employee centers in California or online. They're located in the hub for cast members. And then finally, the new pin releases this week at Disney parks. First, we're going to start off with Disneyland. This Thursday, January 23rd, is the first pin for the Enchanted Emblem series. And the first one features Snow White and the Hag. It's limited edition of 3,000. Retail price for that is $17.99. And again, that's the first pin in this new monthly series exclusive to Disneyland. So just one exclusive for Disneyland this week. Now let's head into Walt Disney World. They have one exclusive as well. And it is the first pin in the I Collect series, which personally for myself, I think I'm going to try to collect all of these for 2020. And the first release features Figment. And these represent like the little pin trading books. Really cool concept. They're hinge pins, limited edition of 2,000. Retail price is $17.99 for that series. And then for the shared pin releases, which I'm not sure if this is a mistake or not, but the pin trading 20th anniversary pin, those are typically exclusive to Walt Disney World because that event is held at Epcot. But the January flyer is reading that is a split coast release. So this Thursday as well, January 23rd, the first countdown pin for the pin trading 20th anniversary event. It features Mickey Mouse. It's limited edition of 4,000. So that edition size, the higher edition size, I guess tells me it probably is a split coast release, which again I'm shocked at. Maybe this is just more of a countdown of the pin trading 20th anniversary as a whole and not really exclusive to that event. That's in August at Walt Disney World. But nonetheless, that pin does release this Thursday. And then the second shared release is the first pin in the Cereal Box collection. This is a split coast release, hinge pin, and the first one features Winnie the Pooh. It's called Pooh's Honey Pots. That's limited edition of 3,000 with a retail price of $17.99 as well. So those are all of the limited edition pin releases this week at Disney parks. Now let's head into Disney Pin Chat. So for Pin Chat this week, I figured we would quickly talk about the Epcot International Festival of the Arts pins for 2020. I actually got my hat on here for Festival of the Arts. This is the inaugural hat from 4 years ago. We are on the 4th year of the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. And it's one of my favorite festivals, actually, right behind Flower and Garden. It's an awesome festival. I really do hope to experience it this year. I wasn't there for opening day, but I'm hoping to head back down to Walt Disney World soon. I'll at least be down for pin trading night, so hopefully on that trip I'll be able to squeeze over to Epcot for a little bit. But let's talk about the pin releases. There are 4 that released exclusive to the event. And this festival runs from January 17th through February 24th, 2020. So the first one is the festival logo pin. It's a dangle pin, and it features the silhouette of Mickey Mouse, a bunch of different variations of him, like different colors. And then on the dangle, it just reads Epcot International Festival of the Arts 2020. That's limited edition of 2,000 with a retail price of $17.99. Next is the annual pass holder exclusive pin, which this one features Figment on top of a paint can. And it reads pass holder in the background. It is a pin-on-pin design. And then you can see behind Figment is actually the Epcot logo, the old Epcot logo, which is pretty cool. That's limited edition of 4,000, so higher edition size on that one. Retail price is $17.99. And then next is a pretty cool paintbrush pin. And this has a slider element, so it's like the paintbrush is actually painting. Has the Epcot logo at the top, and then the paint that would be coming off the brush is the slider element part. It slides out and has Mickey Mouse on the inside. That is limited edition of 2,000 with a retail price of $17.99. And then the last pin is actually a limited release. And I think this one is a little bit lower price, coming in at $15.99, I believe. But it is a pin-on-pin design. Again, you have Figment. He is the star of Festival of the Arts. And he is painting again. He has his little painter outfit on. He's got his paintbrush. Lots of purples on these pins, like purple and yellow. For the theme of 2020. So yeah, that's a nice one as well with that pin-on-pin design. I like that one. But yeah, that's all we have. Just those 4 releases for the Epcot International Festival of the Arts for 2020. I know we haven't done this for a while, but let's take it over to the forums. I will start a thread over there for Festival of the Arts. Let me know if you guys are attending, what your favorite food or beverage is from the festival. We'll just start the conversation over in the forums. I'll open up a thread and we can talk over there. But I think it's going to do it for episode number 183 of the DPB podcast. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and hope you guys have a great week. See ya.